Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's going to be a little different today because we're kind of upset, even though obviously I didn't know the guy, but just being a sports fan, I've heard of Kobe Bryant for like the last 15, 17, 20 years, however long he's been around. Yeah, at least 20 years. So, and as a sports fan, and again, I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not even really that big a basketball fan. I kind of like the Knicks and the Nets just from being in the New York area. But it was just like shocking. I guess it's like when you hear someone really famous dying, and especially like in a helicopter crash. It kind of, you're just like shocked. And the things that I did hear about Kobe Bryant over the last few years, kind of like got to know more about the guy just because you hear about his work ethic and how he would outperform everyone that he came across, not only in terms of like how he played, because I know even on his last game, he scored, I think, 60 or 61 points, and which is unreal. That's probably like the best last game of any professional sports person I know of his career. I mean, what a way to end it. I mean, you're going to retire and you go out doing something like that. That's crazy. The only one I know in baseball, I mean, maybe Ted Williams, his last hit was a home run. His last at bat, he hit a home run. And, that guy was one of the greatest baseball players of all time. And Kobe is definitely one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And, just knowing him from, he was playing in the era, at least at the beginning of his career, while Michael Jordan was still around. And I consider him the best basketball player of all time. So even to be playing with Michael Jordan and be in that same realm is like, very it's like it's like a big deal. It's a really big deal. So um anyway, as a Mets fan, I also heard that Jeff McNeil's former coach, the guy who he gives credit for getting him into the major leagues, he also died in that helicopter crash. So, that's upsetting too. And Kobe Bryant's daughter as well. I mean, that it's all like really upsetting. And I know I'll remember where I was when I heard the news, and I'm sure like anybody, even like non-sports fans, it's weird because like a lot of people who I don't consider sports fans were like, "Oh wow, did you hear Kobe Bryant died?" So it's like almost bigger than sports. And anyway, I was at a bowling alley, and I'm sure like everyone's gonna, especially if you were out somewhere, you'll know where you were when you heard that it happened. And I see it like on the big screen. As soon as they tell me, I see it like flashed all over, like they had video monitors all over the place in that bowling alley. So anyhow, just my thoughts. And again, folks, if you'd like anything that I had to say, just let me know below. And if you don't like anything I have to say, then definitely let me know below. And if you could also like and subscribe, if you did like the video, like it, but also to subscribe, and we'll try and give you more great comments. And also, if you look at some of my other videos, they're like going around places around the world, and especially Mets related, if you're into the Mets. So take care. And again, with the sad news about Kobe Bryant, I mean, one of the things that I just remembered recently about hearing about him is that he would be the kind of player who, if he saw a player come into practice, let's say at 7 in the morning, he would show up at 6 in the morning. Like he wanted to be the first one in there. He wanted to out practice, outwork anyone around, even like the youngsters. And he kind of like, I think that's why he rubbed off on a lot of younger players, and why they're so upset is because they learned a lot about the work ethic that is required to make it big in basketball. But anyway, folks, take care and remember to like and subscribe, and see you later on a sad day.